Hi guys, Danny here, and I'm in my 1.7 world because I want to showcase a new mod, well not new, but new for me, called Zyin's HUD, or Zyin's HUD as I'm going to call it. Apologies if that's not actually how you pronounce it, but yeah, that's what I've settled on. Zyin's HUD basically adds an absolutely brilliant heads-up display, plus small tricks and key bindings to do certain shortcuts that are incredibly handy, and I mean incredibly so. Okay, I'm in my options, as you can see, and if I open it there, you can see all the different buttons, and they allow you to change the key bindings and such. But if you wanted to go to that menu, you can also alternatively press Ctrl-Alt-Z, as I did just there, or /ZYINHUD. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to go through each one of them, mostly, and show you how handy it makes things. Okay, the first one. This just allows you to, you can just see it there, when enabled, middle clicking will move the mouse over block into your hotbar if it exists in your inventory. Default mouse clicks functionality only works if it exists in your hotbar. So what does that mean? If I do this, it comes to my hotbar, basically. So grass there, click there, and flower there, boom. Now, I'm assuming this is a creative only. Yeah, there you go. It's a creative only one. So I'm in adventure right now, so I won't be able to do it. So let me go back to Creative Plus, middle click, and there you go. Yeah, that one option wasn't actually there the last time I was checking it. I'm assuming that was because before I was in creative, in survival. Info line. Info line basically allows you to add and remove the HUD that this mod adds. So you can see it there. Enabled on and off just turns it on and off. Show biome basically it lets you select the biome. So as you can see, it says plains there. Show if it can snow. I'll put it to on, and then you can also change the location of where it is, as you can see it from there. I'll just put it in the left hand corner. Clock is fairly simple. You can choose different settings. You can have graphic, which just brings up the little the in-game clock. You can do standards, and it'll give you the in-game time. It's super handy. And oh look, it just says there. And if I click it one more time to countdown, it'll bring up a timer till the next day and night begins. I'll just put it to standard, and I can also enable it and disable it if I wanted to. Coordinates are fairly simple. It just gives you the XYZ coordinates, as you can see from there. Of course, there is a hotkey. Coordinates pasted into the chat box can be formatted with the config files. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let me see. Alt F1. There you go. That's what you do. It's you can paste it in your chat. So let's see. Alt Z. Okay, that was that. You can also change it from XZY to XYZ. I'll stick to XZY because Y is the block height, I guess. You can also change the Y color to be based on what ores are found at an elevation. I found that super handy. These should be self-explanatory, so the lower you go, it will change different colors. The compass basically tells you what direction you're facing, so as you can see, it says west there. If I disable it, it won't say that anymore. FPS will tell you your frames per second, naturally. Distance measure, as you can see, hotkey K. Okay, because I'll have to show things now. Keep an eye on my HUD. So as you can see, if I move around, it changes the direction I'm facing. You can see the time moving. You can see what biome I'm in. And what I can also do is if I press K, you can see there's a new orange thing that's come up. And that basically tells me the distance from where I am to where I'm pointing. So the further you go, the greater the distance. And if I point straight up, or in a really far direction, it'll just say far direction. Really far away, it'll say far. So there you go. If I wanted to see how far something is, I totally could. Okay, oops, that just brought up the, if I press it one more time, it'll bring up the coordinates of where I'm facing, or where I'm pointing rather. Okay, again, Control Alt Z. Where was that? Distance measure. Safe overlay. This basically allows you to, no, I'll turn off the thing. I'll bring up 40 X-ray on. Hotkey L. This basically allows me to see where the safe places are. So, you know, it's the thing that you can also do with, it's not NEI, or is it? It's one of the mods. Basically, they add this, this yellow, checked thing on the ground, so it'll tell you where mobs can spawn. It's all yellow now. Yellow means it won't spawn now, but it will at night. So when I put it to night, you can see that it also has this ready thing. Maybe the colors don't work the exact same way. Possibly so. You can also see this reddish thing underground. That is because if you saw... Whoops. Oh, and it also tells you if you're in a safe biome or not. As you can see there, it says plain safe. Okay, turn it back to noon. Control Alt C. From this safe overlay, there was also a transparency, so you can actually see not just around you, but if there is any caves directly underneath you, things like that. You can also see it in the nether. You know, it's not really a thing, since it's so bright in the nether, and the mobs don't actually depend on the light intensity, if I'm correct. Okay. There's also a player locator, which is useless to me at the moment because I'm in single player. But imagine it in multiplayer where you're actually tracking your friends. It'd be absolutely brilliant. You can also see the distance, display health, how close they have to be for it to start working. Show wolf color. Use the color of the wolf's color to color their names. This would be pretty brilliant. So let me see if I can do that. What is this? L, right? So if I get myself a wolf, I have tested this, but I haven't fully tested it because I wanted to keep some of the surprise for while I'm actually doing the mod review. Oh, there you go. So what will it do? Will it show me player locator? Show your wolf. In addition to showing other players, it will show you any team's wolf that you own. Minimum distance is 0. Hotkey P. So let's see. P. Oh, there you go. And if I had it named something, it would show me what the name of my wolf was. How brilliant is that? Now, so you won't ever have to, you know, lose your wolf underground, because you'll just be like, oh, there's my wolf. Absolutely brilliant. Now I'll keep that on. Control Alt Z. Player locator, that's that. We also have the animal info, which was the thing that actually got me quite interested in this mod. It'll tell you a ridiculous amount of information about most of the animals. I've only actually tested the vanilla animals. I don't actually know if it actually will work for mod animals. Probably not. If I press O, it'll enable it, and basically it'll tell me all of these things. So if there was just a normal animal out there, it'll tell me what food I'd need to breed it. If I was on a horse, or you know, just pointing at a horse, it'll also tell me the stats of the horse. Maximum viewing distance, because at times it'll tell you all of the ones. So if I press O, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, there you go. On the pig there, it shows me that I need a carrot for that. So I haven't actually tried breeding any animals. Zombie pigman, pig, carrots. I haven't actually tried breeding any animals. So if I throw a pig down there, okay, and you, there you go, and it'll also show me a breeding timer. Now the reason you can see hearts was because I had night vision potion on. I was testing out a few other mods, so the blue swirly things were everywhere, so it was quite annoying. What else? There you go, you can also see that. I don't even see any info from the little piggy, but ah well. Where was I? Control Alt C. Oh wait, there was another thing that I want to show you. I especially got a horse because this was a really cool. Look at that. You can see the stats of the horse. So it's 5.2 meter per second, 20 HP, 4.1 jump. And what you can do is, if you're on, let me ride you. If you're on the horse itself, you can actually press F3 to give you the stats of the horse. Are you tamed, my friend? Possibly. So, oh, it probably is tamed. You can see the golden carrot thing above it, or was that always there? So if I get a saddle, place it on you. Haha! If I go Alt F3, you can see in the bottom left hand corner there, it gives you the name of the horse, marking, horse's speed, jump, and HP. So there you go. It also tells me where I am, so over there it says plains, player animals. Pretty handy. What was this? P? Oh, okay. Okay. Durability info, this is also quite handy. It basically tells you how what the durability is in your armor, in your tools, anything in your hand. So auto unequip tools will automatically unequip your tools when it's about to break. Auto unequip armors will do the same with your armor. Use armor icon on. If set to false, will show damage armor similar to Diablo 3 individual. Okay, show percentages. Well, you know, it's self-explanatory. So all I need to do is, I don't know if it'll actually work for modded armor. So if I get some vanilla armor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Was there a key binding that I needed to activate it? Armor threshold settings. This should always show you. Okay, setting this to 1 will always show your armor. Let me go to 1. Boom. Okay, there you go. You can see it now. Oh, maybe it does actually work for modded ones as well. So if I do that, there you go. Now, if I was fighting something, I'm assuming it would tell me. I don't want to bring up a blaze. Zombie pigman it is. Attack me. Alright, okay. I'm in creative. Oh no, my thing died. There you go, you can see. Oh god, I'm dying. This was not a smart idea. You can see the durability on my armor. And on my tool as well. That's pretty handy. That is really cool. So, as you can see, it tells me all the information there. And what I can do is offset it a bit to the right. I'll keep it to the right, actually. What happened there? Did that get stuck in the middle? Oh, wait, no, that's the Y value, isn't it? So, it's absolutely brilliant how much you can actually change it around to wherever you want it. So, if I wanted to put it right there, I can. Show tools on and off. Alright, I turned it on. I had forgotten. And if my armor is close to breaking, it'll auto unequip it, turn it on and off. Okay, that was pretty cool. If I do show armor on and off, okay, that's pretty cool. Potion timer. That should be fairly simple. It'll basically tell me how long the potion is enabled for. And I can also offset it to wherever I want. Hide in inventory hides the default potion effect timers when you're looking at your inventory. Put that to on. Get myself a potion because we will need it. Fire resistance potions. Okay. Take some 1-minute potions. I'll put one in there. Okay, so if I start drinking this, close to the HUD, I've forgotten what you call it. Left hand, upper left hand corner, you can see a potion timer. And like I showed before, you can offset it to wherever you want. So if it's there now, I can move it around to there now, so you know, just anywhere I want. Color icons, show icons on and off, color text on and off. Hide in inventory, hides the default potion effect timer when displayed when looking at your inventory. So, oh, you can choose to hide the fire resistance 3 minutes thing if you want it. I don't know why you would. I find that extremely handy. Okay, Control Alt Z. That is the potion timer. Ender Pearl 8. Now we start getting to the shortcuts. It helps you throw an Ender Pearl even if there are none in your hotbar. Helps you throw Ender Pearls even if there are none in your hotbar, or if they are on your hotbar but you don't have them selected. So what you can do is choose to press C. I'll just turn this on naturally, and if I hit C, it would throw the Ender Pearl from anywhere in my inventory. It doesn't have to be in my hotbar, and I can throw it. So if I get some Ender Pearls, it's there. I can hit C, and it would throw it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. I had to be in survival, or you know, not in creative for it to work. So even though I have something else in my hand, if I press C, quickly change back into creative so I don't die, and there you go. Control Alt C. Eating aid, that's also super handy. Basically it allows you to just press G even if you don't have food in your inventory, and it'll automatically eat it. As you can see, if it's in basic, it'll eat the most filling food, but if it's in intelligent, it'll eat whichever food best tops off your hunger. So there you go. If you had, say, just food that fills one of the chicken nugget things, one hunger, and if you had a food that would fill half hunger, if you had it to basic, and press G, it'll eat the food, you know, it'll eat the one food, one hunger filling food, and if it was an intelligent, it would eat the 0.5 filling food. So that's pretty cool. Allows you to select or not if you want to eat golden food, uncooked food, and if you want to prioritize food in your hotbar. So there you go. If you wanted to prioritize food in your hotbar, you can. It also says PvP soup. Basically, if you're connected to a PvP server or have a fast soup plugin, allow you to insta-eat mushroom stew. So if I hold G, nothing should happen because I don't have any food in my inventory. However, if I get some cooked food, again, have to be in survival, and run around for a tiny bit. Oh god, zombie pigman. Okay, so if I jump around for a tiny bit, okay, alright, okay, I have this healing axe, which is the worst thing I should need at the moment, because that automatically refills my hunger. Oh, there you go. My hunger's going down. Excellent. It's going down quite a bit, actually. This can't be a 0.3 function. Is this because it's the angel ring? Not giving away what mod's that from, though if you really like the mod, you probably know. So, wow, the hunger is dropping fast. So all I need to do is press G, and there you go. I know it seemed like the food came into my inventory, so if I do wolf, press G. I'm not even holding any buttons, just pressing G. The food comes to my inventory, I automatically eat it, and then it's gone. Now I want to see if I can do it on the fly. Okay, you can see that I'm nearly out of food, and if I give myself some carrots, okay, throw it down there. Now I should be in smart eating mode, sorry, intelligent eating mode, and I am. So if I press G now, just press G, it'll eat the chicken, and then if I press G again, I'll start eating the carrots, because even though the chicken heals, what, 4 hunger, the carrot heals 1 hunger, and that would top me up better than the chicken would. So there you go. It's intelligent and super handy. So, you know, if you have a lot of mods and you don't actually want to fiddle around with eating food by yourself, perfect. Control-Alt-Z one more time. Potionade would automatically let you pick what potion to drink if you just hit the V button. And the reason I'm close to lava is the next bit. It intelligently determines which next potion to drink. So, say you're burning from lava, it'll use a fire potion. If you're injured, it'll use a health or regeneration potion. If you're okay, it'll buff you with the various buff potions. So, let's see, I should have the fire resistance. This is why I got it last time. Now, if I get the health, if I get a health potion, instant health, a couple of these guys, right? Now to check the key binding again, I think it was a V. Yeah. Okay, wish me luck. I hope I don't die. I hold V. There you go. I automatically drank the fire potion. Now, if I press V again, I should drink. Really? Again? Is it because I'm on fire? Possibly so. Yeah, it's because I'm on fire. Okay, if I'm not on fire, it'll drink the healing potion. So there you go. Not exactly wrong. I mean, I was on fire, so the natural assumption would be that I should drink a fire potion. Okay, yeah, not that bad. Still quite handy. You don't have to fiddle around with different potions. And say you're falling, say you're in the nether and you fell in the lava accidentally. So instead of freaking out and, you know, try to shift the different potions from your inventory to your hotbar for whatever reasons your potion ran out, you can automatically press the button and it'll drink the potion for you. We also have Torchade, which you probably saw various times. If I hold right click, I can automatically place torches. So, like that. So as you can see, I have nothing in my hand. Left click, put down a torch. This also works. I'll have a tool in my hand. Oh no, it doesn't work. I'll have a tool in my hand. I have to have an empty hand. Okay, I thought I had to have a tool in my hand. Maybe it's a tool, so maybe I need a... Now, I might be wrong here. Maybe I'm confusing this with a different mod. No, I'm not confusing it with a different mod. Well, probably am, but it's also a feature from this mod. So even if I have a tool in my hand, I can still left click and it'll put down the torches. So if I was mining, mine. Oh, I need a torch. Boom. Super handy. And I don't even need to put it in my hotbar. So there you go. Weapon swapper. Pretty simple. If I press F, it will change my weapon. So I can go from, where is it? If I hover over the question mark, it'll tell me what to do. If I press the hotkey, it'll select my sword. If I press it again, it'll select my bow. And this button allows me to select if or not I only want relevant. If you have multiple things. Oh, if I have multiple swords or bows in my hotbar, it will go from left to right. So let me test this out. If I had a bow, not in my hotbar, would this work? Nope, it has to be in my hotbar. So if I had a bow in the middle of my hotbar for whatever reason, okay, press F, go to the bow. Press F, go to the sword. No. Maybe it's not counting the sword as a sword. Yeah, there you go. Now it's switching between the two. So, pew, pew, pew. Zoom. Yeah, I'm bad with sound effects. So there you go. You can switch between the two. Again, this is more vanilla friendly than mod friendly. So, you know, there's always that. The quick deposit. Now, this was super handy. If you enable this and press the hotkey, I'll just hover over the question mark. It works like Terraria's quick stack functionality. When you're looking at a container, a horse chest, villager trading menu, etc., it'll move any items from your inventory to the container if that item already exists in the container. So let's see. Close chest will close your inventory after you quick deposit items into a chest. I'll do that on. Ignore hotbar. I don't want things from my hotbar to get inside of the chest. Never deposit torches. Yes, never deposit arrows or foods. ender pearls, and that is on as well. So what I can do is if I get myself a chest and a villager, because I want to see how the villager thing works. So a villager one. And if I get myself dirt galore. Okay. And in the chest I'll put down some dirt. Okay. Now let me see what the key binding for that was. Quick deposit. Hotkey X. Okay, there you go. It wasn't working because I already had the key binding to something else. Well, not me, but you know, NEI. Open up the chest, hit the button. There you go. It automatically throws me out, but that's because it's already put down my items. And if I go to quick deposit, don't select close chest. Take back the dirt. Have one torch in the chest. Press the button again. It'll put all of the items that's already in the chest inside of the chest, but it won't select my torch because I told it not to select the torch. But for example, ender pearls, I didn't say don't take my ender pearls, so if I hit the button, it'll take all my ender pearls and store it in the chest. Now let me spawn a villager. Villager, what do you need? Emeralds. So if I have some emeralds, and if I press the button, it'll automatically go there. Super handy. That's absolutely brilliant. So it'll automatically see if any of the items that I have in my inventory can go in any other slots, and it'll automatically send it there. With exceptions, and the exceptions are what you choose to be the exceptions. Okay, we also have the item selector. Allows you to use mouse wheel to take items out of your inventory without having to open your inventory. Now I tested this because it was actually quite cool. It should be on because I'm pretty sure use mouse buttons. Instead of using mouse wheel, use the mouse buttons forward and back buttons on your select items. It only works if your mouse has these buttons. Okay. Well, this should be fairly explanatory. Instead of using the Instead of using the mouse wheel to scroll between all of the items in your inventory, you can use the forward and back buttons in your mouse if you have it. Take until timeout, how long the items are selected for before it's not selected anymore. Mode all, select items from your inventory or same column, same items from only the same column as your currently selected item in the hotbar. This should be on, so let me show you guys how it works. If I don't have any items in my hotbar, and I press the left control button, right control button, what was the left menu? Okay, left control button. I can choose what item I want to equip without actually having to go to my inventory. So say I wanted my bow. There you go. Now I can press the control again. No, I cannot. Because I already have an item in my hotbar, I can't do that again. However, if I was to drop it, I can select another item again. Or can I select it when I have another thing there? Oh, I can select it. Never mind. So I can remotely select items from my inventory, even if I have items already in my toolbar. So let's see, control, mouse scroll. Let me just get some carrots. Nom 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 nom. I don't want carrots anymore. Oh god, there is an enemy in the distance. There's an ender dragon. Just hit the button. Get my awesome sword. Pew pew pew. And there you go. Big hole here. I have to be careful not to fall inside of it, especially because I am in survival. Okay, Control Alt Z. And the health monitor. Oh, the health monitor is absolutely brilliant. And this works like the health thing from the Legend of Zelda games. If I just hover over that, it plays a warning sound when I'm low on health, just like I'm in the Zelda game. So if I put this high up, when I'm less than 20, select noise, Ocarina of Time, OOT, increases tempo, Play the warning sounds quicker the closer you are to death. Okay, I just need to lose some health, so... Not a pig. Zombie pigman. Oh, they should be brilliant. You can hear it already. And it should speed up the closer I am to dying. Oh god, I'm actually going to die. It's getting faster and faster. Most people find that annoying, but say you're quite absent-minded and you don't actually keep an eye on your health. This will help you greatly. If I get hit one more time, I might die. Oh dear god! Yeah. Well, there you have it. Those are all of the different buttons and selections from the Zyin's HUD mod. Absolutely brilliant. I think everyone will agree with me. And if you were playing a game, that could come in very handy. I wish I was taking... I was tracking where I was last because I had all my mods items selected there. But oh well. I'll find it, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I will put the link to the mod in the description, like always. And thank you guys for watching.